Hey there peeps, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Rant Podcast. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about what to do during a COVID lockdown. So, obviously, it's not the most ideal situation to be in, right? It's very easy for us to get into such a negative mindset because really, we don't want to be in lockdown. We don't want to be restricted from living our normal, natural, everyday life. It seems that many of us, if not all, don't like to be told that our freedom is being compromised. So, I'm someone who lives in Melbourne, and we have these restrictions put in place where we're only allowed to move within a 5k radius from our house, and then as restrictions ease, it goes into a 10-kilometre radius, then a 25, and so forth, depending on the situation we're really living in. But there are some people who are just restricted to living within the four walls of their house. I honestly feel for these people, and I'm so sorry that they have to be in this situation, and I can understand how depressing it can be for them, especially for those who do crave to interact face-to-face with other human beings, but they're unable to. So, have this time to vent out, especially if you're this type of person. Have the time to vent out that frustration, because I know that I do, but please don't hold that habit. Don't hold on to that habit, and don't let it make you bitter and angry about everything and everyone around you. That's just not a good way to live. So, I want to talk to you about a few things that will distract you and allow you to see the opportunities and the things that we can do during these times where we are in a lockdown or in a restricted environment. And one thing I'd like to say is lockdown time is you time. So the one thing that we can do, and here are a few examples of what we can do, is exercise. So, I know that a lot of people don't like exercising, understand that, but there are some people who absolutely love exercising. But take this opportunity to improve your body. Learn what your body can do. You might not be able to do as much as you thought you can do or what you used to do in the past, but learn and improve yourself each day. So, let's say you start small. Let's just say you're going for 10 push-ups and you really make the effort to dominate those 10 push-ups. And then once you have, you then challenge yourself to go for 15 push-ups. And then you go for 20 or 25. Like, look, I can go crazy. But that's just my example. This is your game. This is you versus you. This is, you make the rules and you want to win, right? So that's one example. Start small, but go for big. Another thing we can do is rearrange our house. If we're living in it, look around you. I mean, what would happen if we moved the couch over there, or we shifted the TV in this direction over here? Or is there something that we can do in that space over there? Or is there something we can do to make more space in our house? So what we can do is make our house look new again. Rejuvenate the space that you live in. And what you might find is that you feel rejuvenated yourself. And you might find that you've accomplished something really fantastic, and the space that you're living in is more livable and more loving to be in. I know what you're thinking. It's easier said than done, talking about exercise and rearranging the house and so forth. But that's going to take an effort, right? Well, okay, if that's not you, let's do you then. So, I heard about that book that you liked reading. How about we read that one again? Or how about a book from the same author? Or what about another book from the same genre? Oh, no, wait. You told me about that book that caught your interest the other day. How about we read that one? Okay, shoot, sorry. I do understand. How are we going to get this book? Well, that's where technology can help us out. And we use technology a lot these days. So, if you haven't got a hard copy, how about you just jump online? I know there are a few apps that can help us out with all that. You got Audible, you got Kindle, you've got Kobo Books, you got Google Books. There's a whole range there. You can even just jump online and search for online books or ebooks. If you're into personal development, just like me, I found that journal writing is so therapeutic, and we've got the time to do that now. So take the time to learn about yourself. Clear out anything that's in your mind that doesn't belong there. So peeps, get your pen and paper out and start and begin. Or if you prefer secrecy or technology is more your thing, there are apps that you can use to help you out with that. So, for example, I use the app Daylio. Daylio. So check that out as well if that's up your alley. You can even jump online, you can listen to music that you like, you can check out different artists, you can dance to the music that you like, discover music that you haven't heard of. So music, I know, is a really big uplifter in life. So if you're feeling down, chuck on your favorite music. Or you can be like me, you can make a podcast. So just give people food for thought and spin a shitty situation into something that's more productive and fun. If you've got family and you've specifically got children that are bored out of their minds, this is the time that you can spend quality time with them. You can do something where there's no technology involved and get all traditional and old school like and get a board game out. Or you can have heart-to-heart chats with them. What you can do with your family, learn more about your family. Fall in love with your family even more. You've got this time to do that. And ladies and gentlemen, wives and husbands, you can even spend some quality time together. You know what I mean? But from all these examples, be happy and comfortable with what you've got and what you have, and stop focusing on what you wish you had. That's what a lot of people are doing these days. So here are just a few examples to work off. Be creative. Make life fun again. Don't stop living. I mean, the last time I checked, the world was still spinning, wasn't it? Don't let COVID and these restrictions run your life. You run it. You run your life, not COVID. And from the sounds of it, COVID wants your life. It wants to take it away from what it seems. It seems to be lurking around every corner and taking hold of you and wanting to bring you down. So, for the time being, live life with what you've got and what you can do. And I do hope that this terrible infection doesn't go anywhere near you and your family, and I do wish everyone good health and safety. So, again, be happy and comfortable with what you have and stop focusing on what you wish you had. And to finish it off, I want to hear from you. So let me put this question out to you. So if you were on a deserted island and you were allowed to have 3 things to take with you, what would they be? Post your answer in the comment section to this podcast. Or if you have any topics or conversations you want to hear about, let me know. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, so that's my rant. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll chat to you next time. All right, you take care out there. Peace out.